All right, ladies, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is what month is it? December Coach Opportunity Call. My name is Brenda Novello. I'm going to be your host for this call, and I'm just going to be talking to you about what we do as coaches, share a little bit about me and my journey as well as our team, and then just kind of give you all the lowdown, give you all the deets, and tell you basically what we do, how we do it, and see if it would be a good fit for you. So I hope you're excited. If you have questions, please write them down. I will give an opportunity to, of course, answer them or put them in the chat for later. So, who am I? Oh, let me see if I can move this real quick. Okay, who am I? So, I told you guys my name is Brenda Novello. I am a mom of two. My stepson is 14, so we've got a freshman in high school, and my daughter is 2.5, about to be 3 in February. So, we have the teenager, the toddler vibes, lots of fun, lots of craziness is the only way I can describe it. I'm a wife. I've been married for almost 4 years now, been with my husband for 7. We have moved all over the valley in Phoenix. We are the ultimate what do you call it, like Rolling Stones. We love to travel. We love to do new experiences. That is kind of how we've always been and how we'll probably always be. I'm a full-time hospital social worker, so I work 40 to 50 hours a week in a hospital in Phoenix, working with patients on getting them all of their needs met outside of the hospital. And then I also get the opportunity to then build this coaching business within my full-time job as well, which is really, really cool. Um, I'm a self-taught, I don't know if I'd call myself a makeup artist. It should be like makeup guru, I think is what I should have put. But I learned to do makeup years ago when I was a little bit heavier and wanted to feel good about myself. And honestly, now it's become just like a fun obsession where I get to spend way too much money on all my favorite things. So if you ever check out my page, you're going to see some makeup stuff in there too, hair stuff. It's just kind of who I am. And I think it's really fun and entertaining. Nothing I do is actually taught to me, so I just make it up as I go along. So just keep that in mind. And then the last thing is I am an influencer. I do use my social media page as a way to hopefully inspire, motivate, and help women become the best versions of themselves. A little background on me, if you don't follow me currently or don't know a ton about my story, I'm somebody who grew up as a very much an athlete. I played sports from the time I was in third grade, basketball specifically. But even though I was always in great shape, I definitely struggled with body image issues, self confidence. I have a younger sister who's about 16 months younger than me, and we were constantly compared in all things. And it definitely created a sense of struggle for me. So going into adulthood, no more sports, no more working out, no one telling me what to eat. I definitely became the ultimate college party girl and was a great time. Still consider myself am, but during that time frame, I definitely wasn't taking care of myself. So I went from being a hardcore athlete, with a metabolism that just wouldn't quit to now, I mean, working out was like a thing of the past. So over the years, I kind of started to gain weight. And in that process, I kind of started to feel like I had lost who I was. I didn't feel like myself. I really like to be like a sexy, fun, outgoing person. And I had become this kind of like inward, quiet, um, uncomfortable person in my own skin. And I really hated it. So after a little bit of time, my husband and we had gotten engaged at that point, and I was like, I am not gonna feel like this on my wedding day. And that was the first day of the rest of my life, because my best friend, right here, Sam, who is now a stay-at-home mom of her 3 kids, she was doing these at-home workouts, and she was like, "Babe, you can eat chocolate, you can drink your wine, and you'll still feel good and lose weight for your wedding." And I was like, deal, count me in. So at that point, I was doing 4:30 a.m. workouts before going to my 7 a.m. hospital job in my little condo in the dark. I was following a meal plan that was all about eating pretty good most of the time. I still was going to the bars regularly with my husband. Like I said, we were always out, always doing things, and ended up feeling phenomenal on my wedding day. Ended up losing almost 40 pounds and just kind of finding who I was. It wasn't as much about the weight, which was an added bonus. I probably spent more on alterations of my wedding dress than on the actual dress itself. But it was truly about the person I had become. I had found myself again. I found this person who loved her body, who loved her curves, who was excited to take on the day, who felt like she could take on the world. And that is truly my mission, and my vision for my team and the girls in our community is to help them be the best versions of themselves, as in they love who they are, they feel like they can take on the world, and sometimes we even do. So, a little bit about me. Let's talk about this call. So this is a coach opportunity slash coach sneak peek weekend. So I'm giving you guys all the details. I'm going to talk to you about what we do as coaches, common concerns. We're going to address them up front. No one's hiding anything here. We're keeping it all the way real. How we make money, what resources and training we offer to our new coaches and girls on our teams, what we are looking for, as in who do we want our team to look like, what do we want our team to look like, and how you can get started on this journey too. So, as a Beachbody coach, our job consists of a few pretty easy things. And I say easy because most of the things that we do as coaches, we would do anyways if we were somebody who's wanting to take care of ourselves and feel good in our own skin. Um, the first things first that we do is we share our journey. As a what we call a boot camper or a new person to our team, you're automatically enrolled in a monthly boot camp that has fun daily challenges. We check in with our workouts, with our shakes, all the fun things. We earn prizes, which I'm all about, and we take care of ourselves. We listen to personal development. We do all the things. The difference between a coach and a boot camper is truly that we take those action steps we were doing anyways for ourselves to feel good, and we share them, whether that be on social media, whether that be talking about it with your friends, talking about it with your family, those kind of things. So we use our social media platforms as a way to kind of share our journey, share that we're doing our workouts during the holidays when maybe it's not always easy. Share our personal developments or takeaways that we might have. Truly, we're giving the opportunity to inspire and motivate others by just showing up for ourselves, by doing the things that make us feel good, that make us have the results that we're looking for, that make us feel like we can take on the world and offer that same value to others. Second thing we do is we connect with women. So you're looking at this page right now. I would say that 95% of the women in these pictures and throughout these slides are women that I met on social media. We're not people I knew in real life or life before coaching and boot camps. They're women who I met throughout this journey when I was sharing, who I got to know. I got to like bond with, who became truly my friends, people who I respect and I love and who I call when I have a bad day. So, one of the big things that we do as coaches outside of sharing is we also build relationships with other women and other people outside of ourselves. So, when I started this journey officially as a coach, I was a stay at home mom. And this is one of the pieces that for me gave me an outlet because I was home with a newborn by myself 12 hours a day. When I had the opportunity to connect with other women outside of myself from my home in my yoga pants, I was able to build relationships and feel like I could talk to other people. I could help other people. And I could honestly feel like an adult who had relationships outside of my newborn baby. So that is something that in this business gives me life. These women have truly inspired me on so many levels, but also when we go to our live events together and we get to hang out in person, it's like we've known each other for a decade. So it's really, really fun. Hosting accountability groups to help people get results in themselves and their businesses. So on our teams, like I touched on a little bit, when you get started on Team Thick and Thin, that's our name, you get access to monthly boot camps. So with these, they're essentially accountability groups where I said we check in with our shakes, we check in with our workouts, our personal development. But you're going to get access to that every single month. It's a great support system and community because honestly, guys, working out can be hard. There's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. Same thing in business. There's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. So we offer accountability and support groups for you specifically to make sure that one, you're getting the results you're looking for. Two, you have the support. You're not in this alone. And three, I'm way more likely to show up for my girls than I am for myself on the hard days. If I only had to be accountable to me, I would say, meh. But because I have to show up for them, it makes me get up, it makes me push play, it makes me do my vital behaviors, it makes me show up in my business on the tough days. And that's what this community is about. Having each other's backs, lifting each other up when we're struggling, and knowing that we will always be in this together. And so we get to celebrate all those victories together as well. Okay, so concerns. These are common concerns that I hear on a daily basis from women who are debating if this coaching opportunity is right for them. So I don't have enough time. So the piece to I don't have enough time, everyone is busy. Everyone has a lot of shit going on. That is the reality of life and adulting, just in general. Whether you're a mom, whether you're a full time working person, whether you stay at home, whether you travel for a living, all those things, right? We all have the same 24 hours in a day and we're all busy. What I found is that women who choose to make themselves and make this business a priority, they find the time. So when you think about it, as a person before I started this business, I was a new at home mom, I was a stay at home mom. I was spending hours a day aimlessly scrolling social media or folding laundry for the 10th time of the day or laying on my couch watching Netflix for hours and hours and hours. The difference between that Brenna and the Brenna now is I take that time that I would have spent scrolling social media or watching Netflix or deep cleaning my floors for the fifth time that week. I spend that building relationships with other women. I spend that time working out, pushing play, and taking care of myself. I spend that time doing mentor calls, connecting with my girls, giving them all the assistance they need to be successful in this business. We all have the time. And the great part is about this business is you work it from wherever you are. So I travel a lot and I work a full-time job, 40 to 50 hours a week. I'm working my business in little cracks of the day. I don't have like hours and hours and hours to aimlessly work my business. I'm working before I go to work. I take a 15-minute break during the day I work, on my lunch break, maybe when I get home. Those are cracks of the day that maybe you would have spent aimlessly chatting or bitching about your job, or you would have spent aimlessly scrolling through Instagram. Instead, you're using that time to be successful, to grow your business, and to help others. Also, we go to Mexico regularly, go to Tucson regularly. I'm able to build my business wherever I am. So I take my computer, I take my phone, and we are ready to go. So you always have the time. It's just about choosing how you spend your time and being intentional. I'm not at my ideal weight and size. So, guys, this is my favorite one because fitness, health are all a journey. I don't believe that we ever get to our goal, weight, size, because the reality is when you get to that first goal, there's just a new goal. You keep doing it because this is for a lifestyle. This is for a lifetime. So when you look at health and fitness as a lifetime, the way you are now, the size you are now is just one step on that journey. It's never an end goal or the end all be all. When it came to coaching, I actually started coaching 2 months postpartum from my daughter being born. I was 40 pounds heavier than I was before I was pregnant. I still had the postpartum belly and the stretch marks to prove it. This is not about being a size zero or this number or that number. Being on a journey, sharing your journey throughout all of it is what is truly inspiring. Yes, anybody can take a good before and after picture and get a hoorah. But to truly help women, to truly inspire women, we are on this journey with them. We are not showing them what we've done. We're showing them how to do it with us together. And that happens at all weights, at all sizes, in all phases of life. So when you look at this as a true journey, then there's no end point. You can start coaching and helping others regardless of the weight or what number you are or what size you are. You just have to be willing to show up, work hard, and be willing to share your journey throughout all. Don't know where to start. So this part is great because you don't have to know where to start. Um, when we have new coaches get started on our team, we give them all the tools to be successful to show them where to start and how to start. So we have a coach university, we have team calls, we have a team page, we have all the things that are needed to show you exactly how to get started. And this is a business that is always changing. You're always learning, always growing. I'm 2.5 years in and I still am jumping on team calls, training calls, mentor calls, all the things. So it's not a business where you know it all before you start. You start and you learn as you grow. That is what this business is about, and that is how you are truly successful. Which the cool part about that means it's never like a end all be all process. It's not a job where you can, I don't want to hate on other jobs, but like I could do my job in my sleep as a social worker. This job is not like that. You never get bored because you are constantly learning and growing and don't want to be salesy. So this is the thing I hear probably the most. And I really get excited to address it because being salesy, so being an icky salesperson to me, I'm going to use like a car dealer reference or whatever, is somebody who's going up and selling you something that maybe they don't believe in. or they're pushing you into something that you don't want or need. That is not what we do. We are women who are on a journey ourselves, and we offer the opportunity to other women to feel great, love themselves, hit some goals, and feel like a badass with us on this journey together. We share what we do, we explain what we do, and if it's a great fit for that person, awesome. They'll fit right in with our team and we'll get them all set up and make sure they reach their goals. If it's not, that's okay. This is not about me and my journey, it's about them and their journey and them feeling successful. On top of the fact that every single person needs health and fitness in their life. What that looks like for them may be different, but I believe wholeheartedly in the products, programs, and community that we offer to women through and through, not only from the 60-pound weight loss that I have had myself and the transformation I've had myself, but also from the hundreds of women that I've worked with who have taught me and shown me that what we do is important, what we do matters, and what we do is real. There's nothing icky sales about this. We're helping women get started with something that real, that is a game changer, that can change their lives, much like it has mine. And of course, if you guys have more questions about that kind of stuff, I'll definitely address them afterward. Okay, so my favorite part, how do we make an income? So this is something that when you're a new coach, still, can seem a little bit overwhelming, but I brought out the three most common ways that we make income. There are more ways on top of this, but we're gonna break down each section so you guys can better see and kind of understand. So as a brand new coach, prior to ever helping anyone get started on their health and fitness journey or get started as a coach on your team, you are making commission. 25% of what we sell and challenge pack bonuses. So, what this means is every product and program obviously has a price. As a new coach, you are going to get 25% of that commission for you on all those products and programs. You're not in charge of sending products or programs, shipping, organizing, any of those stuff. Beachbody takes care of all of that for you. So you help somebody get started with a program that you did, 25% commission for you. On top of that, when we get a new customer started, typically they're going to get one of our bundle or challenge pack setups. The main reason for that is because it comes with everything you need to be successful: workouts, meal plans, superfood shakes, mom crack, all the things. Okay, and it's going to come at like an insane discount. When you get someone started with a challenge pack or a bundle, you're actually going to get a fast start bonus. And that's going to actually be a little bit more than 25%. It's more like around 30% commission on those items. And because it's the most common thing that we get our girls started with, it's obviously it's an insane thing to think like, wow, I'm helping somebody get started on this amazing health and fitness journey that's going to change their life, and I can make money doing it. Like the best of all worlds, if you ask me. So that's as a new coach. As a coach, as you start to grow your team and you start to help others build their businesses, you have the opportunity to make cycle bonuses. Cycle bonuses are essentially the way that we make residual income, or income while you sleep, is what we call it. As a team, we earn volume based on products and programs that we're helping people get started with, sold every month, or that people are using. They all have volume attached to it. When you are somebody who's growing a team, you have the option to make bonuses based on that volume. So as a newer coach, you're going to make $14 every time you bonus, $16, $18. This is income that is just happening and you don't even know it. The first 6 months of the business, I was cycle bonusing and I had no clue that it was even happening. I would just get a nice little paycheck and didn't really know why. The ins and outs of this, basically it's our residual income. This is how we really help our coaches start to grow and change and show that financial success as they're growing not only their boot camps but also their teams. And then the last part is quarterly bonuses. So as you start to grow your team, and as your team starts to grow a team, and a team has a team, you get the opportunity to qualify for these quarterly bonuses. Beachbody recognizes the top coaches in the business who hit certain ranks with the 25% of the sales for the year. So they take 25% of the sales and they split it up between the top coaches. So every single person starts as a brand new coach from day one, and everyone has the same opportunities to qualify for these quarterly bonuses every single year. The cool part is, as you start to grow your team and your team starts to grow, more of those bonuses you will get. So not only will you be earning the commission, you'll be earning the residual income of cycle bonuses, but then every quarter you have the opportunity to earn these huge bonuses as incentive for your team growing and helping lots and lots of people. Okay. So now these are a couple of coaches in our business, just kind of showing their income progression from month one through month 16, and what they were kind of able to do in those time frames. Now, keep in mind, every person, their success in this business is based on their own hard work, their growth, their skill, all of those things. So if you're a coach who, I have coaches on my team who are like, I just want to get my healthy lifestyle paid for, which is how I started. And then I have other coaches on my team from day one who are like, I'm ready to run. I want this to be my full time income, or I want to bring my husband home from work, or I want to pay off all of our debt. You do have the opportunity to make this whatever you want it to be, an amazing side hustle, something that's phenomenal to supplement your income, or even something to replace your income and to even increase your income in your life depending on what your goals are. So there there is no limit, there is no ceiling for you. This business can be whatever you want it to be, but it is truly based off of you and your hard work, which is one of my favorite parts, because if I had to rely on anybody in this world, it would be me, right? Okay. So let's talk about resources. So I kind of touched on this a little bit, but a lot of times when we have women get started on our team, one of their biggest concerns is like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just barely getting by in life, let alone like you want me to help other people. Like I don't even know where to start. The amazing part about joining our team versus other teams is we have all the resources for you. This is not about a lack of resources, but a lack of resourcefulness in this business, because all the tools are there. You just have to take advantage of them. So when you join Team Thick and Thin, you automatically get access to our team page. In there, we share our weekly calls, we share trainings, we do live work, like work hours or power hours as we call them. We do live workouts together. All the things are in our team page, resources, how-tos, all the stuff. Also, when you get started, you're also going to get a welcome email that's going to break down the basic 1, 2, 3 of how to get started as a coach right now, today, to find success. You also, of course, get the team accountability groups. So, like our boot camps, we have those for coaches. In there, we're checking in daily with our tasks that we're doing. We have push groups for girls who are really trying to grow their business quickly, who are trying to help lots and lots of people over a short period of time. We have all of those things set up for your success, for not only accountability, but support. And I also offer one-on-one mentor calls for my girls who are ready to run with this business and who are ready to show up in a big way. I'm here to help you do that. This is not something you're in alone. You have an entire team and a coach who's ready to support you. And then the last part is we have an entire team coach university. This is like a training where we go through step by step by step how to get started as a new coach, how to find success, how to move your business forward in a very, very quick way. And then we offer coach open houses or things like this coach sneak peek this weekend. A part of what we do as a team and as your coach is I offer so many great opportunities for you to invite people. We don't expect you to know everything or to be super far in your business or just feel like you're, know all the things right away. So what we do and what I do as your coach is I offer those opportunities for girls, for you to invite girls to join. For example, this call today, you join this next month, we're going to have another one of these, and you can invite your best girls who you want to join as your coaches to this call to learn about what we do as coaches, and you have the opportunity to join in on that. Same thing with our monthly boot camp, same thing with our push groups, same things with our team calls. You are already a part of a team and a community that is set up for success, and your only job is to help other women join it. Okay. Okay, so what we're looking for, what type of women do we want on our team? We don't care what size you are. We don't care if you have a full-time, part-time job. We don't care if you want this to be your full-time job or a part-time job or just you want to pay off your debt or your Christmas presents or whatever. You don't have to have any followers and you don't have to have any social media experience, which I know sounds crazy, but all of those things we provide to you. We provide you social media training. We provide you training on how to increase your followers and engagement and build relationships. We don't um, we don't require that you be like have all this free time. I'm somebody who works 50 hours a week and I work this business into my daily life. What I do require for women who want to be on our team is women who are willing to learn, women who want to take action, work hard, who are willing to share what they're doing, and who are willing to dream big and work for it. The biggest thing about this business is you have to want more. You can't want to stay exactly where you are, whether that be in your health and fitness, whether that be in your business, whether that be in wanting to help people. It's not about you have to want the white picket fence on the hill in Maui or anything crazy like that. Dreaming big for everybody is a little bit different. But my vision for the women on my team specifically, and I wrote this down and shared it on our team page the other day, is that I want a community, a place for women where they can feel safe, they can feel empowered, and they can feel supported to not only be the best versions of themselves, but also to feel empowered to want more for themselves and their families, and to live life on their terms and by their choices, to have that freedom. And that's truly what I want for all the women in my team. Whether you choose to work full time and work this business to feel good, or whether you choose to live on a beach in the middle of Maui, those are all choices. And I want every single woman on my team to have the opportunity to do that as they choose. Okay, so talking about getting started. So if you're somebody who's already in a boot camp, you've probably already gotten started with one of our bundled programs. If you're brand new to this community and this opportunity, in order to get started, we would get you set up with an initial bundle. Like I said, it comes with workouts, superfood shakes, meal plans, all the things you need for your own journey. But also, those are going to be the same bundles that you're going to get your girls started with and your girls. So the cool part about this is also going to give you the opportunity to get signed up as a coach for free. And that's going to include your websites. That's going to include your customer service, shipping and handling. Like I said, we don't handle products. We let Beachbody do all of those things. So you're not only going to get the things that you're going to be using to get results that you're going to be sharing on your journey, but you're also going to get signed up as a coach and get to have access to all of these things that are going to make you successful, like a website, um, like customer service, like someone doing all of the hard stuff that no entrepreneur in real life wants to deal with. All of that is taken care of. The reason I don't have a specific bundle up here is because every person is different. Just like when I go to sign up someone or get them started, I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to check in with them and find out what's the best option for them. So this can vary based on where you're at in your health and fitness journey is, what your goals are, if you have an injury, what type of workouts you enjoy. This is different for everyone. So that's why I haven't put a specific bundle program up here. But reach out to me and we'll talk after this call and we'll figure out the best option for you. And we'll get you set up with that and talk about what those options kind of look like. Okay. And last, why not you? One of my biggest things in life is that there is someone out there who has the success, the dreams, the goals that you currently have. And whether we want to acknowledge them or they're hiding in this little deep, dark spot in our belly that we don't talk about, I have big things and big goals for my family. And they literally started as, I want to be able to pay for our Christmas presents. That was my goal last year. I want to be able to pay for all my kids' Christmas presents with my coaching business. And this year I was able to do that. Then it started as, I want to be able to take my family on an amazing vacation once a year and not stress about how I'm going to pull it out of the budget. I want to open my paycheck every week and know that I'm going to pay my bills with ease. Whatever those goals and dreams are for you, no credit card debt, paying off being able to buy your groceries every week, being able to pay for gas. Like, it doesn't have to be these life-changing goals. It can be, and believe me, I have some of those too. But that doesn't have to be why you start this business. It could be as simple as, I want to have enough money to be able to get my nails done every week. And guys, that's how I got started. Those goals can be small, but there is somebody out there who's currently doing this business, helping others, feeling amazing in their own skin, taking care of themselves as a part of their job, and reaching those dreams and goals that you have for you and your family and your life. So my question to you is, why not you? Why can you not have those dream successes? And I want you to ask yourself that when you get off this call today. What's holding you back from giving yourself the opportunity to have more, to do more, to want more, to be okay with the fact that you deserve more out of this life? And if you're somebody who's willing to work hard for it, you're willing to put yourself out there, you're willing to show up at 6 a.m. for this call, then girl, I want to work with you and I want to help you make your dreams and goals a reality, because I know the women on my team deserve more and inspire me to want more. And I'm looking for women who are ready to do that with us together. So after we get off this call, thank you for watching the recording. I would love to chat with you about how to get you started, any questions you might have, and get you on a part of this coach mentor group. We will have our next coach mentor group, will be starting in a week. We'll have our coach trainings, we'll be having one-on-one mentor calls, as well as push groups heading into the new year. So you do not want to wait on this. Let's get you started now, get you learning now, and get you heading into the new year with a whole new mindset, whole new goals, and working towards them every single day. I think I saw something in the chat. Hold on. Great question, Lindsay. So, yes, any coach can host a boot camp. Every single coach has the opportunity to do so. I personally offer to my coaches who want to, I host boot camps every single month. Once you are an Emerald coach, which basically means that you have other coaches who you're helping, and once you have at least one girl who is going to join you in the boot camp, you have the opportunity to run the boot camp with me. So I will never tell somebody that they get signed up with me and I'm like, okay, go figure it out by yourself. Because that was kind of done to me in the beginning and I did not love that. I'm somebody who likes to learn through experience. So I offer my girls the opportunity to jump in to host boot camps. Right now we have 6 girls who are helping co-host our December boot camp. And whenever they're ready to jump off and run their own, they're more than welcome to do so, but they will always have the opportunity to run boot camps with me as long as they meet kind of those basic requirements. And the main reason I have those is because when coaches have girls who are in the groups with them, they're more excited to check in. They're better accountability partners. They're focusing on being those ultimate cheerleaders, and that's what we do as coaches. We support. We're the person who has your back, who answers questions. So when you have girls in the group, it's a lot more fun to do that and way more fun to interact like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So every coach has the opportunity to, like I said, guys, we don't like send you out there and be like, okay, just go ahead, get started. We offer complete comprehensive training on all the things. We offer groups to teach you how to be a coach, how to answer questions, how to help others on their coaching journey, as well as their boot camp and fitness and all of those things. So you're not in this alone. I work with my girls very, very closely because I want to help them be successful and help them reach whatever their goals are for them. And as a team heading into 2020, we have some really big goals, guys. We have some really fun team goals. We're talking about a team retreat. We're talking about um, having tons and tons of girls at our annual conference. Girls next year going to Punta Cana with us, like all the things. So if you're ready to kind of delve in and find out how you can do this too and be a part of this community, then let's chat after this call. I'm going to get you set up. We're going to get you started and get you in our training course. If there's not any other questions, then I am going to stop the call. But I look forward to chatting with you guys soon.